Missouri State's
Just remember, if Altered Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the high school basketball on Aycorp Sports. Tonight, we're at the Portageville High School Gymnasium. After a week without basketball for the most part in Southeast Missouri due to the weather, we're excited to be back in the gym. Tonight's game, brought to you by Baker Implement Company, features the hometown Bulldogs welcoming the Malden Greenwave in Boot Hill Conference action. I'm Jim Riker. Alongside in a moment will be Hall of Fame coach Jim Bidewell. These two teams come in both with nice records. Portageville comes in 9-5 on the season. They're coached by T.J. Smith, led by Jamarion Smith. Biggest news for probably Portageville has been the fact that they lost Latham Kellum, their leading scorer. He moved to Campbell mid-season, so they've had to sort of adjust a little bit on the fly here to get that taken care of. For the Greenwave, coached by Mike Kilgore, they come in 12-2 in the season, having won 8 in a row following their loss to Risco in the semis of the Clarkson Holiday Tournament. Of course, they won the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. They're led by senior guards Peyton Woodard and Quamarius Farmer, and the big man in the middle, Marcus Burton. And I'm joined by Coach Jim Bidewell. And Coach, welcome back to basketball after a long week of crummy weather.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's kind of nice to get outside. But,
it is, absolutely.
But yeah, it's been a crazy one. And
so tell me, I know you had to go through this in your career. When your kids aren't in school for a week, you don't get to practice as much. How do you get ready for a game like this?
Well, it depends. Some years they let you kind of get in there and practice. Back in the day, as they say,
right,
we could drive around and pick them up and come, and of course the kids hated it because there's no school and we could just keep them for a long period of time.
Sure,
so
sure.
But then sometimes it's just you can't do it because of the weather, and the only thing you do is just hope that the other team can't practice too. So
okay, all right. So these are two good ones. Malden at 12-2. They've really sort of played up to their potential recently.
Yeah, the Malden, of course, winning the Bloomfield tournament, and this is conference championships kind of on the line tonight for them and us. So we'll just see how it goes.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll have the national anthem, then we'll be back with the starting lineups for tonight's game from Portageville High School.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Back at Portageville High School, it's the Portageville Bulldogs and the Malden Greenwave. Jim Riker and Jim Bidewell with you. Starting lineups will go like this. For the Malden Greenwave, coached by Mike Kilgore, 12-2 record. Peyton Woodard, a 6-foot senior. Number 1, number 3, Quamarius Farmer, a 6'2 senior. Number 15, a senior, 5'8 guard, Trey Miller. In the middle, a 6'5 senior, number 31, Marcus Burton, and number 55, a 6'3 sophomore, Tajal Smith. For the homestanding Bulldogs of Portageville, it'll be number 4, a 5'11 senior, Aaron Dunlap. Number 10, a 6-foot senior, Mason Adams. Number 15, a 6'1 senior, Connor Jeffries. Number 24, Jamarion Smith. He's a 6'1 senior. And the final starter, a 6-foot senior, number 35, Brandon West. And, Coach, I guess the big thing for Portageville is they've had to also adjust with Latham Kellum moving in the middle of the season, so they've sort of had to figure that out on the fly a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that happens sometimes, and you just have to deal with it. The good thing is Portageville came back probably a day or two after that happened, and they lost him. And, of course, he was a great ball player, but came back and then beat South Pembescott at South Pembescott right after that. So, we're just one of those things you have to deal with.
So we are set to go. It'll be Marcus Burton, and it'll be Jamarion Smith jumping center. The Greenwave come away with it. They're in their green, trimmed in gold. As we said, 12-2, and they won the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Inside, Farmer up and good. 2 for Farmer. Full court pressure here by Malden to start off.
Farmer, all Bloomfield Tournament player, and starts the night off with a basket. He'll be one that we'll have to keep in check.
Malden starts out in a 2-3 zone. West with on the left side. Inside to Mason Adams. He brings it back out, and they reset the offense. Portageville, I would guess, will not want to get into a running game with Malden if at all possible. They probably like to play some set offense here.
Yeah, that's kind of what they've been doing lately against South Penn. Controlled, and it worked out. We'll see what happens with Malden.
Miller down the baseline, cut off nicely, puts it up off the glass, gets his own rebound, kicks it off to Smith, but it's knocked away, taken away by Brandon West. Right side to Jamarion Smith. In the corner, West for 3, long, no good, out of bounds, will stay with the Bulldogs.
Looks like Portageville defensively is going to try to deny Farmer the ball. They're playing face guarding him, so we'll see how that works.
So he got his 1,000th point in the career the other night. Dunlap with a catch behind the screens. Pulls it, kicks it off to Smith. Back to Dunlap.
Dunlap, Mr. Jim, was sick during the Bloomfield tournament, so he wasn't able to play with full strength.
And he adds a lot to this team offensively and rebounding-wise. Just right there as he goes up for an offensive board, he made me look good.
Yeah, case in point, you're right. And good athlete in both football, baseball, and basketball.
West, 15-foot jumper, off the mark, no good. High rebound by Farmer. He comes out of there for the Greenwave. They lead 2-0. We're 2 minutes into the ball game. Inside to Smith. He makes the tough catch there. He goes up. Nice move, but blocked by Jeffries. Out of there is Dunlap.
Nice block by Connor, and they have Mason Adams face guarding Farmer, so hopefully try to keep him in check.
Jeffries off to West. Farmer there with the steal. West gets it back, kicks it out top to Dunlap. Left-handed 3, short, no good. Rebound by Smith. He kicks it out to Woodard. Woodard, nice pass off to Burton, up and good. Marcus Burton for 2, and it's 4-0 Greenwave.
You mentioned not wanting to get the running game with Malden, and we don't, but we definitely better run back because they're bringing it to the rim.
Smith with the basket, Jamarion with 2, and it's 4-2. Woodard brings it down for the Greenwave. He sort of runs this offense for him from the senior point guard spot. Man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs. And a steal ahead to West. Kicks it off to Smith. He goes up the lip, and we're tied at 4. Good hands by Brandon West there.
That play was designed to they were trying to get Farmer the ball, and Mason Adams face guarding him. They couldn't get it to him and caused a turnover.
Mason Adams seems like a kid. He'll do whatever it takes. Whatever the coach asks him to do, probably he'll try to do it on that given night.
No doubt. Portageville will miss him next year in all sports.
Inside over the top, knocked away by Dunlap, out of bounds. Good face guarding there of Smith, and it's out of bounds. Xavier Harris, a sophomore, checks in for the Greenwave. We're tied at 4, 4:31 to go here in the first quarter of this Boot Hill Conference game. To Harris, he's guarded by West. Cross court to Harris again. Woodard for 3, off the mark, no good. Long rebound, run down by Harris. Inside to Smith, good inlet pass. He misses the shot, and then the rebound tipped and taken away by Jamarion Smith.
I tell you, Connor Jeffries is doing a great job on Smith down low because he's
got a load down there, doesn't he?
He's got a low. We'll see if he can last 4 quarters.
Right side to West, inside to Adams, to Dunlap. Smith resets it back to West. And a bad pass taken away by Woodard of the Greenwave. Gets it tipped, and they'll pull out and reset the offense. Right side to Harris. 3-pointer up and no good. Long rebound. Tipped. Woodard comes with it. Nice job there by Smith to tip it out to Woodard. Pass knocked away. Taken away, and Jamarion Smith comes away with it. He's going to be quickly on the floor. Go all the way to the basket. Up and good. Nice drive down the baseline there by Jamarion Smith.
Beautiful drive.
6-4, Portageville with the lead. Woodard thought about it, then inside to Smith, but knocked away. Good defense there by Dunlop. Smith comes away with it.
Well, I tell you, they're really wanting to get the ball to Farmer to start this offense, and Mason is really denying that. It's causing some trouble.
West for 3, no good. Rebound by Farmer. Kicks it off to Woodard. Woodard's going to drive all the way down and kick it inside to Burton. He's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice pass by Woodard.
Woodard does a great job of being able to penetrate into the lane, and that just creates a whole lot of problems for defenses.
Yes, he does. He does a great job on that. And, of course, he's got 2 big boys to throw it to.
Right.
With Burton and Smith.
Foul was on Dunlap, his first, team foul number 1. Marcus Burton, the 6'5 senior for the Greenwave, will shoot 2 free throws. First one is up and good.
You know, this is one of those games, Mr. Jim, where if Portageville could just keep staying in the game, as the game goes on, it's going to put more pressure on Malden and more confidence with Portageville, because Portageville didn't have the best showing at Bloomfield, and to be honest, we most of the time didn't. Even when I coached, I thought for some reason, maybe because of, I don't know.
Just didn't play well there
just
ever?
Didn't play well, you know, most of the time. And I told Coach TJ that, don't worry about it. I said, seemed like we've never been able to play good, so.
Well, that's not the ultimate end goal for any team, that's for sure.
That's true.
You know, so ball stolen, taken away, and Harris comes down with the Greenwave. Burton, top of the circle, 3, off the mark, no good. Zion Bell in the ballgame, he puts it back in good. The freshman Bell with the basket, and it's 8-6.
Has a big basket because up until then we've been holding to 1 shot, and that gave him an extra shot.
Bogan in the game for the Bulldogs. He's got it to Dunlap. Smith thought about the 3, doesn't take it, kicks it back out to Dunlap, now to Bogan left side. Jeffries with it. Nice drive down the baseline. He goes up off the glass, left-handed, up and good. Good shot there. That was a toughie, and he got the basket, and we're tied at 8.
Last couple of games, Connor Jeffries really been the X factor for Portageville.
In the lane.
Good charge,
yep.
Call.
Yep. Rebound after the sort of a scrum underneath there. Comes away to the Bulldogs. Smith with it. Portageville with the chance to take the lead. Inside to Jeffries. Tried to go back door, but it's going to be kicked off the foot of Tristan Moncrief, and a go back to the Bulldogs. A.J. Larry's, excuse me, go ahead.
No, a Farmer going out and now coming back in. I think he maybe got some instructions on how to maybe deal with it face guarding, but we'll see.
A.J. Larry checks in for the first time for the Bulldogs here. Right side, Bogan thought about the 3, doesn't take it, drives inside, goes up, shot is no good, taken down by Bell.
At 5'5", you might want to shoot the 3, Rich.
Yeah, I would agree, especially going inside against the big Bell kid. He's a long, lean kid out there. 3 up and no good. A.J. Larry with the rebound. Bogan, nice save of a sort of a iffy pass there. And he brings it across. Jeffries with it left side to Smith.
Boy, they're really packing it in against Portageville.
Smith for 3, no good. Rebound, Jeffries and Bell fight for it, and Bell comes away with it. Portageville is not a big 3-point shooting team either.
No.
Overall.
Well, no, we're streaky.
Lane opened up wide there for Harris. He took advantage of it, and it's 10-8 for the Greenwave.
Breakdown on defense. They drove right to the hole. We can't do that very often.
Bogan with it in the backcourt. Tipped to Adams, back to Bogan. He gets it across the timeline, but is in a bad spot there, but gets it off to Larry, who kicks it to Jeffries. Back to Larry, up, and good, great ball movement by the big man inside. Yeah. We're tied at 10. Harris right side, Moncrief with it. 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Harris gets it blocked by Smith, and that's going to be the end of the first. It's been a good first quarter here. It is the Malden Greenwave 10, the Portageville Bulldogs 10. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on the Aycorp Sports Network.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
We are back at Portageville High School. We're tied at 10. Jim Riker, Jim Bidewell at the end of the first quarter here. And, Coach, good up and down action. And the big thing I think for Malden was that Portageville did a great job on Marius Farmer there in that first quarter defensively.
Yeah, we'll have to continue to do that because he's capable of breaking out and taking over. But Portageville doing a good job. Good game plan by Coach Smith and the Bulldog coaching staff. But 10-10 in first quarter, I'd say that's a plus for Portageville.
Right, I would absolutely agree. And these two teams are in the same district, also with East Prairie and New Madrid County Central, so that district is pretty stacked. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's chasing New Madrid.
Yeah, right now, that's exactly right. But you never know, you
never know.
That district will be here when district time starts. Jeffries with it to Dunlap. West with it up top. Portageville being deliberate to find the shot they want. To Adams. Try to go back door, nothing there. Somebody's got to hit a big jump shot for Portageville to try to open that defense up just a little bit.
Yeah, they're really being patient, and that might be in the head of Malden because they like the ball.
There it is, a three for Aaron Dunlap. Yeah, that might play into Portageville's hands a little bit. You're exactly right.
Yeah, because Malden, they want to score and get up and down the floor. And
Harris for three, no good, but Farmer puts it back up and good. Yeah. 13-12. To me, Farmer is one of the more underrated players in Southeast Missouri because he just goes about his business and sort of smooths everything. Not real flashy, but boy, he does a lot of things well.
Yeah, at the end of the night, he doesn't look like he's really trying that hard, but
right.
He's always probably have double-doubles and basically, well, they definitely is different without him. There's no doubt about it because he's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, he is. Shot missed in there by Jeffries. Farmer with the basketball. He drives down to about 12 foot, kicks it outside to Miller. Back to Harris now. Harris down the lane, in the corner to Woodard for three. Long, no good. Nice rebound, Jamarion Smith after a good block out by Jeffries.
The good thing about Farmer, he's got such good court sense. He knows where everybody is, and he doesn't get rattled. It doesn't seem to.
I agree. He's just so calm, it seems like. Smith with the basketball. Portageville with the lead, 13-12. To West in the corner. Smith will take the top of the circle three. Off the mark, long, no good. Rebound by Peyton Woodard. He's out of there quickly for the Greenwave.
Well, they're wanting to run. We got to get back.
To Miller for three. Good. Trey Miller with the three. That's sort of his specialty, and it's 15-13 for the Greenwave.
Yeah, as you said a minute ago, Woodard does a great job of penetrating. That's exactly what he did there and kicked it out to Miller for a three.
Jeffries on the good pass, up and good, and we're tied at 15.
Base guarding back on Farmer and trying to keep him from getting the ball.
He makes the catch there, but has to kick it back out. Mason Adams on him. Harris in the corner. Over the top to Bell,
pass.
up and good. Good lob over the top, and it's 17-15.
Yeah, great pass by Harris, and that's hard to defend.
Yeah, Connor Jeffries looks at the bench like, I don't know what else to do besides what I just did.
That's right.
Dunlap with it. To Smith, back to Dunlap. Good ball movement. Mason Adams for three. It's long, no good. Over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Will go back to the Greenwave. Last couple times on the floor, the Bulldogs have sort of settled for that three-point shot, and I can't imagine that's what T.J. Smith wants long term.
Well, definitely not quick. If we're going to shoot it, do like we did a minute ago and run some time off, and don't let Malden have it.
Woodard up top, screen set there for him. Good job by Smith, knocks it out of bounds. Will stay with the Greenwave. Every time I see Jamarian Smith, I'm still amazed at the number of yards he picked up in football because he is not a big kid.
No.
Woodard with a nice move. The shot is no good, and Connor Jeffries with a great rebound.
Yeah, he's not big, but his legs are very strong.
They are. Adams for three, long, no good. Another quick three, but Burton with the rebound, and Woodard will bring it up for the Greenwave. Burton's looking for it, and then a steal by Dunlap. Good read there. 2-on-1 break. Dunlap to Smith. He goes up and good, and we're tied at 17.
Yeah, Coach TJ, to your point, probably is going to say, hey, we don't want those quick threes. It's not that it's a bad shot. It's just too soon.
Right. 3:45 to go here in the first. We're tied at 17. We'll take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back here on the Aycorp Sports Network.
What First State Community Bank means to me is, it says it in its name, community.
We're family. We care about one another, whether it's in our SEMO markets or we can reach out to someone in Farmington, Columbia. They're always there to assist.
We are very customer focused. Our employees do a great job with listening to the customers.
The tellers know 100% of all customers by their name.
If you want to feel at home, then walk into the doors of First State Community Bank.
We're back at Portageville High School. We're tied at 17, 3:45 to go here in the first half. Latarian Robinson checks in for the first time for the Greenwave. Smith on him out front.
Good defense by Smith, and he is super quick. But
Robinson will take the three, off the mark, no good, knocked out of bounds. Off of Smith for the Greenwave, and will go back to Portageville.
When Jamarian Smith makes up his mind to guard, he can get there before you get there.
Yeah, he can. He's so quick. You're exactly right. Full court pressure by the Greenwave. Got to get it across to Smith. He's going to drive in, 15-foot jumper, good. Little runner up and good, and it's 19-17 Portageville. Farmer quickly up the floor. He sort of beat Adams down this time. To Robinson, he goes inside. Shots blocked.
Good job, Connor.
Jeffries with the block, and then gets it off to Dunlap. To Smith. Dunlap will take the three from the left side. It's long, no good. Rebound, strong rebound there by Burton.
Well, they're daring Portageville to shoot the three because everybody was sagged back, and it's kind of paying off for him.
Farmer for three, off the mark, no good. Connor Jeffries with another rebound. He's got, I believe, about 4 or 5 already.
Connor, like I said, is really the X factor right now for Portageville. Does a lot of little things you don't notice, or not real flashy, but boy, he gets the job done. Just blue collar.
West up top with it, guarded there by Robinson. Then over to Smith. Back out to West. Smith will take the three. Long, no good. Jeffries tips it. Taken down by Robinson. He's down the floor for the Greenwave. Kicks it off to Smith. Tough catch, but he makes it and then kicks it back out to Miller, and then a steal by West. Off to Smith. He's going to go in for the layup, up and no good, but Mason Adams right there to put it back in, and it's 21-17 Portageville.
Great hustle on Mason's end of it. Now Malden's going to need a timeout. Talk about it.
Yeah, Coach Gilgore going to take a timeout, and I would assume that discussion is probably going to be about getting back on defense more than likely.
That's the discussion I'd be having, get back, because Portageville not a running team, and we're getting a lot of layups.
And that is one thing I have as I've watched Portageville this year. They will take advantage of the opportunity. They're just not trying to run all the time,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, they take advantage, and that's that kind of stems from your coaching. They do a great job of knowing when to tell your kids to go and pull back, but it's hard sometimes to get through the kids because you tell them they're used to running, then they sometimes they run when they shouldn't. So.
Right, they want to go all the time, don't they?
They do.
Yeah. Tim Hamilton checks in for Portageville, as does Bogan and A.J. Larry. Robinson with it up top. Woodard with it now. They try to get inside to Burton. They do. Jeffries on him. Zion Bell shot's no good. Bogan, littlest guy on the floor with the rebound. Off to Smith. He's going to take it all the way to the basket. He's up. He's no good, but he'll be fouled, and we'll shoot 2 free throws. Once again, another situation of if it's there, take advantage.
Yeah, if Jamarion gets it, I'd say go all the way until they stop you, and because he's so, quick. It looks like they're going to give Mason Adams a break from guarding Farmer, and Tim Hamilton, the junior, is going to take his spot in face guarding Farmer. So.
Well, and those fresh legs, that just makes it that much harder on Farmer.
Fresh legs and pink shoes. That ought to do it.
Yeah, the pink shoes, that ought to do it for sure. That foul was on Zion Bell, by the way, his first team foul, number 1. It's been a very clean game foul-wise so far. Portage with the 5-point lead, 22-17. Jamarion Smith with 11 points for the Bulldogs. Bell up top, free throw line, kicks it back out to Farmer. Robinson loses control of it, gets it back though, and kicks it off to Bell. A.J. Larry guards him.
Portageville's pressure is really looking good right now.
To Farmer, good job on him. Back to Woodard. Then they get it into Burton. Jeffries' shot is no good. Bogan with the rebound. Knocked away from behind, but Jeffries runs it down, kicks it out to Smith. He's quickly down the floor with it. He's going to stop a little runner, up and good. Wow. Jamarion with 13 of the 24 for the Bulldogs, and that's the 7-point Portageville lead.
I tell you, he's got that floater down tonight. When Jamarion's on, Portageville's pretty tough.
Robinson, little jumper, good. Latarius Robinson for 2, 24-19. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Bogan off to Smith. Little runner once again, good. He's just got, you're right, he's got it going on. He's got 15, and that's 26-19.
Forget the three-pointer, shoot the floater.
Woodard guarded by Smith. He gets into the lane, kicks it off. Nice pass to Bell. It's no good. He'll shoot free throws with 1.7 seconds to go here in the half. And once again, Woodard, once he gets inside that free throw line, he is just really tough to stop with the way he distributes.
What a great passer. And that was a great pass right there. And the last couple of times, Portageville has let Malden get down to the middle of the lane, and boy, we can't do that, that's for sure.
And you know, the Woodard kid's a kid who came from Gideon where he had to score all the time, and to be able to transition to Malden and to be a distributor instead, that's a skill set, no question.
Yeah, it is. That's a great understanding from what he's doing.
1 of 2 for Zion Bell, and it's 1.7 seconds to go. Ball knocked away. Hamilton a long 3 at the buzzer, just off the mark, no good. So we're at halftime in what has been a very, very entertaining game. It is the Portageville Bulldogs 26, the Malden Greenwave 20. We're at half. We'll be back here in about 6 or 7 minutes with the second half of this one on the Aycorp Sports Network.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years of business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Just remember, if altered Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents. We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots. Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world-famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
We are back at Portageville High School. Portageville leads Malden 26-20 here at the end of the first quarter. Jim Riker and Jim Bidewell with you. Just looking through a few of the stats here real quick. For the Malden Greenwave, they're shooting right at 30% from the field, 7 of 18 from the two-point line, 1 of 9 from 3, 16 total rebounds. Individually, Quamarius Farmer with 4 points on 2 or 3 shooting. Xavier Harris with 4 points. Let's see, Trey Miller with a 3, Marcus Burton with 4, 5 for Zion Bell for their 20 points. And really, they've spread the scoring out, but Portageville's defense has been so good that they've really contained that scoring overall.
Yeah, I mean, if you hold their field goal percentage under 30%, then I think you're doing pretty good, because they try to get it to the rim, so they're shooting a lot of shots inside. But I mean, everything's going good for Portageville right now. But Malden is very capable of breaking out.
For Portageville, they shot at 44% in the first half, 11 of 17 in the paint for 64%, only 1 of 10 from the three-point line for 10%. 3 points for Aaron Dunlop, 4 for Connor Jeffries, 2 for Mason Adams, 15 for Jamarion Smith on 7 of 12 shooting, 2 for A.J. Larry for their 26. And really, Jamarion Smith's been able to get into that lane and get that little floater. He's got probably 8 of his 15 or so just from that floater.
Yeah, and also, Mr. Jim, I mean, think about it. They're 6 points up, and they're 1 for 10 from three-point line. I mean, that's
right.
All the stats everything's pointing in Portageville's favor. So if we could just continue to do what we did the first half, then it might be a good night for an upset.
Malden with 16 rebounds, Portageville with 14, so a very, very even ball game, as you would guess from the scoreboard. Just a reminder, next week we'll have on Tuesday night, these Malden Greenwave will be hosting the #1 team in Class 3 and a district opponent, the New Madrid County Eagles. And then on Friday night, we'll be bringing you the championship games of the Stoddard County Conference Boys Tournament, JV first, then the varsity championship game from the Bloomfield Gym. So that's got Puxico with the 1 seed, Woodland with the 2, Richland with the 3, Bloomfield with the 4. So it should be a really good tournament up there. I haven't seen Woodland yet, but I just enjoy watching that Puxico group play.
Yeah, and of course, like you said, Woodland having a big upset over Kelly. I mean, that's
right.
That's kind of shocked everybody. But it's that time of year where you never know. And here's another thing we were talking about our district. Of course, everybody's chasing New Madrid, but you get some kids hurt, or you get a sickness, or other things that might happen. I mean, that's why you just keep playing, try to improve.
Malden with the basketball to start the half, and they give it off to Woodard. He's guarded there by Smith. Kicks it off to Miller, gets it back. Once again, Mason Adams face guards Marius Farmer. He's only got 4 in that first half. Burton with it down the lane, up over Jeffries, and good. Good move by Marcus Burton there, and it's 26-22.
Well, if that's a new strategy for Malden, getting the ball inside to Burton. That's probably a good one for them.
Man-to-man, came out of the zone, running a little man here for the Greenwave. West, top of the circle, three, rims out, no good. Rebound taken down by Bell. He kicks it off to Woodard. Woodard spin move in the lane. Nice fake up and little layup, lay in good.
Wow.
His first 2 points of the night, but he's been way more important than that to the Greenwave so far.
Connor Jeffries actually did a pretty good job defensively, but he just made a great move. And
Dunlap with it up top. Jeffries runs down the errant pants. Back door to Dunlop, and then right side to West. Adams drives into the lane, jump stop up, and he'll be fouled on the floor. No basket. It'll be a foul on the floor, and it'll be out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
I think that was on Burton. I think he grabbed his arm on the way down. But Malden's defensive pressure this half already is kind of increased.
Yeah, that switch to the man-to-man has made, I don't think maybe the Bulldogs were planning on that. Ball's knocked out of bounds or go back to Portageville. Adams will trigger that in to Smith. Goes right through his hands off to Farmer. He's going to go down for the layup. Dunlap contesting, and then it falls in. 6 points for Farmer, and we're tied at 26.
And just like that, I mean,
took a minute and a half, so all it took to tie it back up.
Malden a different team right now, and Portageville, like you said, maybe not used to a little pressure that Malden's putting on it.
Jeffries with it.
They're going to have to find a way to be able to score with this pressure. Now they kind of look like they're out of sync.
Adams gets it blocked by Burton. Farmer ahead with it. Gets it off to Miller. Pulls it up, kicks it back to Burton, and then to Woodard, and they'll reset the offense here a little bit as we're tied at 26. Well, Coach Kilgore didn't stay in the locker room very long, but whatever somebody said in there has lit a fire under the Greenwave here, I'd say. That's going to be a double dribble.
He might have told them that they're walking home if they don't come out a little more intensity.
That could be. That could very well be. Turnover on the Greenwave. It's been a very, very clean ball game. Not many fouls. We've only had 4 fouls, I think. Not a lot of turnovers by either team. Been well played so far.
Yep.
Especially for having been off for a week.
That's true.
Smith puts on the floor, gets bumped there, has to pick up his dribble and gives it off to West. Dunlap in the corner to Adams. Adams to the lane, then to Jeffries, bobbled it a little bit, then gets it, tries to go up off the glass, and does. Connor Jeffries with a nice basket.
Well, he just gets it done, doesn't he?
He does. 6 for Jeffries now to go along with 3 rebounds, and Portageville back to a 2-point lead.
Nothing prettier about that shot either.
Out top to Woodard. Trying to get it inside. They do get it to Burton. He stops, then kicks it back out to Bell. Gets it inside against Dunlap, goes up and good. That's a real mismatch right there too, size-wise.
That's exactly my thoughts also. I don't know how you're going to stop that right there with Dunlap. He's trying. It's just...
Yeah, that wasn't bad defense once again. It's just, he's just, that's just a big size differential.
Yeah.
West on a nice cut. He's going to be fouled there by Bell, and it will send West to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And Portageville's done a nice job, it looks like his last couple times on the floor, Coach, of adjusting and sending some cutters into that lane now.
Yeah, they're going to have to do some. They're a little out of sync, like you said, maybe weren't expecting it, but
Brandon West free throw is good.
But Bell going out, I tell you, I think he's been an X factor in this run that they've had.
I would agree with you. He's a fine-looking freshman. I tell you what, he's got a great career ahead of him.
Yeah. For Portageville's sake, let's keep him over there on the bench.
Second free throw rims out, no good. Burton with the rebound. Tajay Smith had checked in there for Bell for the Greenwave. To Burton down the baseline, up. Jeffries.
Good block.
It sure was. But then a bad pass, steal. Farmer goes up off the glass and good. Nope, going to have a charge called on Farmer. Dunlap must have got there in time, far into the court, but it's a foul on Kamarius Farmer.
I'm going to plead the fifth one on that one.
Yeah, all I can say that was a long way away from us. That's the way I'll describe that.
Ball was through the hoop, but
right.
But there again, there's that little semicircle that I think high school needs. So
yes.
It's hard to.
Smith drives down the baseline. He goes up. Shot's no good. Intimidated there a little bit on the shot by Harris, and quickly down the floor is Woodard for the Greenwave. Dunlap tried to draw the charge that time. No call. Gets his own rebound. Goes up and good.
Woodard's kind of taking over right now by just getting things moving. And
30-29. Malden with a lead. West for three. Good. Brandon West knocks down the three, and it's 32-30.
Well, we needed that one. Or Portageville needed that. I guess I shouldn't say we all the time. Sorry about that.
It's hard as long as you were down here, that's for sure. Woodard, little spin move, nothing there, kicks it up top. Harris. Burton, no good. Smith over the top, gets the rebound, loses it, and then it goes. Harris gets it, 15-foot jumper, rims out, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and we'll go back to the Portageville Bulldogs.
Well, Portageville very fortunate because Malden had 2 or 3 chances there. Portageville not doing a good job getting in position to rebound, but fortunately they couldn't connect on the basket.
Bell and Miller check back in for the Greenwave, and West and Bogan back in for the Bulldogs.
Looks like Kilgore's trying to
question his case maybe down there.
Yeah.
32-30, Portageville with the lead and the basketball. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Bell back in for Malden.
Bogan tries to drive, gets cut off there. Nice floater up and good.
Wow.
Bank in by Xavier Bowden. That's a great basket.
Great basket for the junior.
Harris with it. Portageville in his zone. Farmer out of the ball game, so Portageville goes to his zone while he's out. Kick it off to Miller. Burton, 15-foot jumper off the mark, no good. Probably not the shot you prefer he take.
No. I think Jamarion might have got a little piece of it.
Jeffries with it, inside to West. He goes up, little turnaround, and good. A.J. West, nice little turnaround over Bell, and it's 36-30.
I tell you what, kudos to Portageville because they got smacked in the mouth and they came back and fought back.
Woodard, a little runner in the lane, up and good.
But they can't stop that right now.
No, he's got 6 with 6 rebounds, and it's 36-32 with 1:45 to go here in the third quarter. Smith with the basketball. Drives all the way to the basket, up and no good. Rebound by Bell to Woodard. Nice fake. Wow, what a ball fake by Peyton Woodard, and it's 36-34. Going to the man-to-man has hurt. Jamarion Smith has not been able to score yet in this third quarter, and that's made a big difference in this ball game.
Woodard on him, so Woodard's doing it on both ends.
To Jeffries, inside to Larry. Good catch there. He goes up and no good. Tip. Larry comes down with the rebound. Kicks it out to Mason Adams for 3. Long, no good. Woodard with the rebound for the Greenwave. Floor opens up for him. He's going to take it into the lane. Knocked away. Oh, and they're going to get Jamarion Smith on a reach-in foul as Woodard was going down the lane.
Probably a good foul, even though he acts like he didn't do it, but it's because Woodard was fixing to score there.
First foul on Smith. First team foul on Portageville in the quarter. Tim Hamilton checks in, and Mason Adams takes a seat for the Bulldogs. And then,
wow.
That was hard contact there. Let's see how both those kids okay. Jamarion Smith down.
It looked like his head hit.
Yeah. He hops up. That'll be a foul on him. But that was hard contact between he and Harris there.
He's probably been hit a time or two in his career.
I would say.
Not much, but a little bit.
No, he's going to take a break, though, and going to put. They're going to bring Dunlap back in the game. Yeah, I don't know if he got hit much harder than that during the football season.
I don't think he did. At least he didn't have a helmet either.
Right. Malden with the basketball. Miller with it inside to Smith. Up. No good, but Connor Jeffries got a piece of the arm, and Tajay Smith will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Chance to tie it up here. That's the second one on Jeffries, the third team foul on the Bulldogs. Go ahead.
No, I didn't know if you had said it, but Hamilton back in for Mason Adams and has the job of trying to face guard Farmer, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, in your experience, as when you had these weeks off like this, does that affect the kids' legs a little bit, or will they wear out a little bit more in a game like than first game back?
Yeah, I think they will. I don't know how much we've been able to practice.
Farmer, nice offensive putback.
But it definitely will, but we'll see. And, the depth on your bench will really pay off on a game like this.
8 points, 10 rebounds right now for Farmer for the Greenwave, and we're tied at 36. Bogan with it up top, gets a screen set. Nothing there. He puts the shot up off the glass. Forced that a little bit. A.J. Larry, nice board to Connor Jeffries for 3. Long, no good. Tipped out, taken down by Harris. Malden with a chance to take the lead before the end of the quarter. Harris drives the lane. Nice pass inside to Bell. No good. Rebound by Bogan. He comes out of there quickly with 13 seconds to go in the quarter. To Hamilton. Dunlop with it. Back to Hamilton in the corner. Nice head fake. 18-foot jumper's going to be short. Harris with the rebound there with 6 seconds to go. He's going to come down. 3 to go in the corner to Miller for 3. Good! Trey Miller for 3 at the buzzer. And that gives the Malden Greenwave a 39-36 lead as we head to the fourth quarter here on the Aycorp Sports Network. Back at Portageville High School on a 3-pointer at the buzzer by Trey Miller of the Greenwave. They lead the Portageville Bulldogs 39-36 as we head to the fourth quarter. We said, just a reminder, next week we've got 2 games for you. On Tuesday night, we'll have the Malden Greenwave hosting the New Madrid County Eagles, and then on Friday night, we'll have the finals of the Stouter Counties Activities Association tournament, the JV game, and the varsity championship games in both of those. So you'll want to join us for those. And who knows, maybe some other game next week. There's a lot of games to be made up. We know that after all the cancellations this week. Malden will come out with Trey Miller, Xavier Harris, Kamarius Farmer, Zion Bell, and Tasia Smith. And it'll go back to the starting 5 for the Portageville Bulldogs here of Smith, West, Jeffries, Dunlop. Smith takes it to the basket. He goes up. It is good. He got bumped, and that basket will count. And Smith will go to the line to shoot for the old-fashioned 3-pointer. He's strong enough to get that up over Smith, which it takes a lot.
Yeah.
First one on Smith, first team foul in the quarter. Smith's free throw misses, no good. Tasia Smith with the rebound. He kicks it out to Farmer. Across the court to Harris. Right side to Miller. Harris in the lane, 15-foot jumper, off the mark, no good. Dunlop with the rebound for the Bulldogs, and he's tied up by Harris. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go to the Greenwave. Bell and Woodard going to check, not Bell, excuse me, Burton and Woodard going to check back in for the Greenwave. In the corner, they kick it out to Woodard, trying to get it to Farmer for the 3, and knocked out of bounds by Mason Adams. Good job there fighting through the screen.
Yeah, trying to get the ball to Farmer again, and Mason's got his breath, and second win, ready to go again.
That's the play, the Greenwave. Oh, Smith with a nice inbounds pass by Farmer. Missed the shot, gets his own rebound, it's knocked away, and Jeffries, I think, will be called for the foul. Be sure if it's him or Adams. It is Jeffries, I believe.
Yeah, Portageville's going to have to be aware of that lob over the top, trying to get some help from the weak side, because you can't defend it. So they've just got to get help on the offside.
Smith's free throw is good. 4 of 7 now for the Greenwave from the free throw line tonight. Second one also good. So a 3-point Malden lead, 41-38. 7:25 to go here in the ball game. Portageville, Malden back to their man-to-man. They started out in the second half. Smith drives into the lane. He gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be 2, and that foul will go on Tasia Smith, his second. Team foul number 2 on the Greenwave.
Jamarion has struggled from the free throw line this year. Let's see if he can kind of get a groove.
Off the mark, no good. 2 of 6 for Portageville tonight from the free throw line. Close games like this, I think it was Ron Shumate from SEMA used to say they don't win every game, but they win the close ones always.
Yeah, that's right.
Burton with the rebound and Malden down the floor with the 3-point lead. To Miller in the corner. Farmer up top.
Coach Shumate was a great coach.
He was. He was a good one, and he was a character too.
Yes, he was.
Nice pass. Smith to Burton, up and good. Tasia Smith with a great inlet pass there, and it's a 5-point Malden lead.
Yeah, Portageville needs to come up with a big shot here because Malden's had a big run. They were down 6, and now they're up 5.
West for 3, no good. Rebound by Farmer. He's got 11 rebounds, 8 points tonight for the Greenwave. In the corner to Miller, back out to Woodard. 15-foot stop, pop, short, no good.
Oh.
Going to have a foul there. That's going to go on. Let me see where it's going to go on. Is it going? No, on 15 on Connor Jeffries. I believe that'll be his 4th if that's the case. And that will send Peyton Woodard to the line to shoot 2 free throws. A.J. Larry going to check back in for the Bulldogs. Woodard's free throw rims out, no good. 8 for Woodard on the night, 8 for Farmer, 6 for Miller, 8 for Burton. So the scoring's been well spread out for the Greenwave. Woodard's second is good. So 6-point lead, 44-38, 6:25 to go here in the ball game.
Portageville just doesn't need to panic. They need to work the ball and try to get a good shot. It's been forever since they've scored, so.
Larry with it inside, kicks it out to West for 3. Good. A.J. Larry showing me a lot with the way he's passed the basketball tonight.
I tell you, A.J. Larry probably has, as far as intelligence on the court, maybe as high as anybody. Really high IQ of court sense, you know. And you wouldn't think it from a big boy like that, but
right.
He really does. I mean, ever since he was little, he just understood. But, you know, of course, at this game, being that size, he's limited on what he can do, but he knows what to do with it.
He does. Does he have any, do you know, does he have any college prospect of any sort, like for football?
Oh, yeah, I think he does. I hadn't heard the latest, but, yeah, he's been getting some looks.
Good for him.
Good kid, too. Really good kid.
44-41. Malden with the lead. They'll have the basketball here with 6:10 to go in the ball game.
Got to have a big stop here for Portageville, or see if we can.
3, no good. Dunlap over the top.
Yep.
Goes out of bounds off of Burton. Will go back to the Bulldogs.
I tell you, Jim, if Portageville can score here, there's 2 runs by Malden that they have lasted through, because a couple of times this game could have got out of control, but they kind of dug in and held their own.
Bogan guarded by Burton, takes it to the basket. Shot's no good, but he's going to be fouled. Sort of a delayed whistle there, but Burton with the foul. And Bogan taking it right at the 6'5" Burton. Xavier Bogan, a 5'7" junior, to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, he's not going to win that one very often, but he got the call.
Free throw up and no good.
As you say, Shoemate said it wins the close ones.
That's right.
Now we're not hitting them.
2 of 7. 2 of 8 now from the free throw line, and Woodard with another rebound. He's got 8 rebounds to go with his 9 points.
Wow.
Inside, nice hands of by Mason Adams to read that pass and knock it out of bounds. Malden with the basketball, 3-point lead, 5:41 to go. I believe this Malden team plays Hayti tomorrow, and maybe did I hear you say Portageville plays Zenith Hornersville tomorrow?
That's correct.
Is that right? Inside, nice pass inside to Burton. Shot short, no good, but we're going to have a foul on the floor, and we'll go out of bounds to the Greenwave.
I tell you, Woodard just laser passed that right in, and the only spot it could have landed was right where
Burton could catch it.
Yeah, Burton to get it, and he's just dangerous with the ball. He does so much.
Marcus Burton to shoot 2 free throws. That was the first foul on Brandon West. Free throw up and good. And in the second half, besides the defensive change, Malden's also sort of capitalized on their size ability, differential too. I think they've used those big guys in size pretty well.
I think so.
A.J. Larry going to check in to replace Brandon West here. Tajay Smith will come in for Burton if he makes his free throw. He does not, however, and Mason Adams pulls down the rebound. Gives it off to Jamarion Smith. Trey Miller on him. They kick it off to Adams. He's going to drive to the basket. Kick it off to Larry. He'll go up. Ooh, soft hands. Just didn't go. Bogan with it. Kicks it back out to Dunlap, then back to Bogan. Bogan puts it on the floor, kicks it in the corner to Dunlap. Up, left-handed shot. It falls in. Good move there by Aaron Dunlap, and it's 45-43.
Adams back on Farmer. Woodard out of the ball game.
Farmer up top, good pass back to Burton. He goes inside, up over Dunlap, up and good. And once again, that size advantage, not much Aaron Dunlap can do to that.
Yeah.
When he catches it that low, it's going to be tough.
When Burton does that and goes to the hole, he's hard to stop.
Smith drives to the basket. He goes up. Shot's no good. A.J. Larry ties up there with Zion Bell, and it will stay with the Bulldogs, I believe. Tajay Smith, A.J. Larry will match up there. That's quite a matchup defensively.
Yes, it is.
Up top to Dunlap. Then to Adams. Adams puts it on the floor, tries to drive in the lane, gets triple team there, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Adams to inbounds here. Portageville trying to find a score. They trail by 4. Cross court to Larry. Good catch.
Yeah.
He made that tough catch look really pretty easy. Bogan in the corner to Adams. Guarded there by Bell. Adams drives the baseline, tries to dish it, but too many hands in there, and it's knocked away, and it comes away to Harris. Going to drive down the lane, loses control of it. Bell tries to save it. It goes out of bounds and will go to the Greenwave, I believe. Woodard checks back in, as does Burton. Bell will check out. Woodard will trigger the inbounds pass, the far end of the court from us. 47-43. Malden with the lead and the basketball. To Farmer. Guarded there by Adams. He's done a really nice job on him tonight. Miller to Burton, high post. Then Willard's going to bring it out a little bit and slow it down. Tries to drive on Jamarion Smith. Smith cuts him off nicely there with his body. Good screen set. Then to Miller.
Malden now kind of taking their time trying to, and
oh, that could have been a carry,
yes,
no call.
Yes, it sure could have.
Woodard with it.
Good defense by Portageville. we can just keep it up and not have a breakdown.
To Farmer. Little runner. Oh, nice pass to Smith. Up and no good. Tipped. Taken down, though. Farmer gets it, gives it right back to Woodard. Up and good. Those two work together well, and it's 49-43.
I tell you, Farmer's just so impressive by just letting the game, not getting frustrated because he's not getting his points. Just what a great pass that was right there by Farmer.
He sort of lets the game come to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Dunlap with it up top to Larry, and then off to Bogan for three. Long, no good. Rebound off of Malden, will stay with Portageville. Connor Jeffries, 4 fouls, checks back in for the Bulldogs. And Zion Bell will check back in for the Greenwave. It's nice to be able to bring 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and sort of rotate those guys in, isn't it?
It is.
Dunlap to Jeffries. Started there by Bell. He's going to try to spin move on him. He goes up and good. Good strong move by Connor Jeffries. And it's 49-45.
That little left-hand semi-hook is kind of his forte. He's done a good job with it.
Woodard up top.
Good.
Smith. Oh, they're going to get Jamarion Smith for a foul there. He thought he got it clean. But it's going to go out of bounds to the Greenwave. The third on Smith. He's got 3. Connor Jeffries with 4. The only kids with foul trouble for Portageville. Nobody with foul trouble for the Greenwave. Farmer to inbounds, and they get it into Woodard. Then back to Farmer. Malden shoots free throws on the next Portageville foul. Ball's loose, taken away by Jamarion Smith. He's going to go to the basket. He's going to get bumped. He's going to make the basket, and it's 49-47. Jamarion with 19 points tonight.
Going to make a ball game of it if we keep defending down here. We do have a serious mismatch with Dunlap on Burton.
Yeah. Miller gets it to Woodard. Burton sets the screen there. Once again, a little mismatch. They get the lob into Burton. He gets up off the glass and good. Smith came over to help, just couldn't get there quite in time, and it's 51-47. Smith with it up top, less than a minute to go now. Farmer on him, and Farmer's going to be called for the bump. But that's only the 4th team foul, so Portageville will have it out of bounds with 55.9 seconds to go.
Both teams have just played their heart out, in my opinion. It's really a good ball game to see.
Yeah. Really good high school game. A lot of you're right, a lot of intensity, a lot of good effort out of everybody tonight. Bogan with it, back to Smith. 51-47. One side of the court wide open here if they want to take advantage of it. To Bogan. Got to get a basket here at some point. Jeffries with it, tries to drive inside, kicks it out.
Good pass.
Smith, Adams for 3, no good. Rebound by Woodard. He's not who you really want to foul. That's certainly they had to, but Woodard is a pretty good free throw shooter. And that foul will go on Mason Adams.
Yeah, Portageville shoots 50%. We're tied right now, but we just missed our free throws.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Both. I mean, when you look at the shooting stats, Malden's 21 of 54 overall. Portageville 21 of 53. 3 3-pointers for Portageville, 2 for Malden. So it's the free throws. You're exactly right. And Woodard misses that one. 2 of 9 for Portageville and 7 of 13 now for Malden. Neither team shot him very well, but Portageville's really not shot him very well at all.
No,
This one up and good for Woodard. He's got 12 points, 9 rebounds tonight.
Got to push it. Go.
Bogan trying to get to the basket. He does. He goes up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Bell to Farmer, and Farber will shoot 2 free throws as Mason Adams fouls him.
Well, you got to give Malden a lot of credit. They dug themselves 2 or 3 holes and bounced back and took the lead. And Portageville just tried to fight back. They couple times they could have let it go too, and they just couldn't convert their shots.
Yeah, the defensive change at halftime from the zone to the man-to-man for Malden, I think, was the real key to tonight's game.
Yeah, I agree. It forced Portageville to go to more of an individual style offense as opposed to
Adams with it. Basket opens up. He drives inside. Up and good. Mason Adams with 2. 53-49 with 17 ticks to go on the clock. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here, and we'll be back in 30 seconds to Portageville High School here on the Aycorp Sports Network. We are back at Portageville High School. It's 53-49. Malden with the lead in the basketball, 17 seconds left. We're just hearing here that Woodland, after their big win over Kelly last night, beats Bloomfield 52-51. Starter County tournament next week may be fun.
Yeah, it sounds like it's up for grabs.
Yeah, could be fun.
In this game, it looks like Portageville 17 seconds and a two-possession game. They're probably going to have to come out and foul like real quick. It just depends who they want to foul. And like you said, I don't know if it's Woodard.
Now, probably not Woodard or Farmer if you could help it. I would think you'd prefer it to be almost anybody else if you could. They get it into Woodard. 16 seconds to Farmer in the backcourt. Then they get it down, and a steal by Adams. Bad pass, and Bogan with it. Jeffries for 3, way off the mark, no good. Rebound by Woodard. And then that's going to be the 5th one on Connor Jeffries as he steps in front with 4.9 seconds to go. If you make that 3 right there, you've got a chance with the steal, but with 4.9, it makes it about impossible now. And that's the first time I think I've seen Q Farmer throw a bad pass.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he just doesn't do that.
And, Portageville had a chance to they didn't foul right off the bat, so it gave Malden some time to run the clock off. True, it was a bad pass, but I think enough time had run off that even with a 3,
it would have been tough.
It'd been tough.
Peyton Woodard's free throw is good. Ten of 17 now for the line for the Greenwave tonight. And he makes the second.
Malden now can just get out of their way.
Yep.
Or
Burton with the steal. He's going to go up. It's going to count with 1 second left. And he'll make it 57-49. Burton with the basket. And he'll shoot 1 free throw with 1 second left.
Yeah, it's going to look like a...
Right. It's going to like a big spread game, and it was not. It was a 2-point game pretty much all the way through. Free throws no good. That's the ball game. It's going to be 57 for the Malden Greenwave. They go to 13-2, 49 for Portageville. They drop to 9-6. We'll look at some team stats here before we call it a night. For the Malden Greenwave, let's see. They ended up shooting 40%, so they improved certainly from halftime. 20 of 44 from the 2-point line, 2 of 11 only from the 3-point line, but 11 of 19 from the free throw line. And Peyton Woodard, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Q Farmer, 9 points, 13 rebounds. 4 for Harris, 13 points with 3 rebounds for Burton. 9 for Zion Bell, 2 for Tasia Smith. So they've got 24 points of their 57 from inside the paint. So that's what they came out also in the second half a little bit and did as well.
Yeah, and Jim, the stat with Farmer, him getting face guarded all night long, comes up with 13 boards. I mean, that's what you want out of your senior. Maybe not getting the points that you are used to getting, but man, 13 boards, that's just that's
and when he did, he was 4 of 4 when he did shoot the basketball. So I mean, that's a good night for a kid. You're exactly right.
It really is.
And then for the Portageville Bulldogs, goes like this. They end up shooting right at 39% from the floor, 51% from inside the arc, 3 of 19 for 15% from outside the arc, and only 2 of 9 from the free throw line. And we talked about that during the broadcast, Jim. That was sort of what did him in a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta hit him in the end, and you know, I mean, I guess the positive, you go in as a coach saying, guys, if we just hit our free throws, you know, we win.
Right.
You know?
Exactly right.
So it's something to work on, you know. And of course, that's going to be a personal. Each one's got to work on that personally.
Right. 2 for Xavier Bogan, 5 for Aaron Dunlap, 8 for Connor Jeffries, 4 for Mason Adams, 19 for Jamarion Smith on 9 of 18 shooting, 7 for Brandon West, 4 for A.J. Larry for their 49 points. They were led in rebounding by Bogan had 5, Dunlap had 5. Bogan with 5 rebounds, that's pretty impressive for that. He's not a big guy.
He's not a big guy, and he didn't have the minutes that the other guys did. But the other stat that most coaches, you know, we put a lot of emphasis on, when you get out rebound 39-22,
you're not going to win, are you?
You're not going to win most of the time.
Exactly right. So it is a win for the Malden Greenwave here tonight. We'll be back on the air Tuesday night here on the Aycorp Sports Network as this Malden Greenwave with their 13-2 record will host. They've got a big challenge. They'll host the New Madrid County Eagles, the number 1 ranked team in the state in Class 3, and also a district opponent. So for Coach Jim Bridewell, this is Jim Riker saying good night and God bless from Portageville, Missouri.